Am I the a-hole for removing my pregnant wife's hands from my plate and telling her to stop grabbing food off my plate while I'm eating when she has her own plate in front of her? My wife is 7 months pregnant, and I understand that being pregnant is not easy. You are growing a whole human being inside you, and naturally you are going to have to eat more, but my wife won't stop eating my food. At first I let it slide because I was trying to be understanding, but it just didn't stop. Most times after coming back from work and looking forward to eating my only meal of the day, she will casually start eating off my plate while I'm eating. This is after she has eaten her own meal earlier. When we eat at the same time, she basically will do a back and forth between our plates. Last night was the final straw. I had a long day at work and was very hungry. When we started eating, she reached for my plate to grab something before even touching her food first, and I pushed her hands away and told her to stop eating my food in that. I'm really tired of not being able to eat my food in peace while she gets to. She started crying and told me that I could try and understand that it's because she is pregnant, that she gets really hungry and can't help it instead of being in a hole about it. Edit. I would just like to answer a few things that some people have been asking. My wife is not usually like this and doesn't have an eating disorder. We eat the same food, but being pregnant obviously makes her eat more, which I understand. She is currently working part-time because of pregnancy-related issues, so we are on a very tight budget and also preparing for baby, hence eating one meal a day so that we stretch our food, but I get less and she gets a bit more than me, so she usually eats hers in 2 intervals during the day, and I only eat mine at dinner. It's not a simple case of buying more food, snacks, or cooking bigger portions. If we could, we would. I don't like any of this, especially for her, and it breaks my heart and makes me feel like a horrible husband. My wife is my whole world, and I would have loved for her to have a normal pregnancy, eating whatever she wants to her heart's content and feeding her cravings, but right now we can't. This isn't ideal and not permanent, but we are doing the best we can with a pregnancy that we did not plan for. Her contraception failed and it threw us off, but we are both excited and nervous about the baby and are taking all this in stride. Understandably, I should have been more gentle. I was just frustrated and I apologized to her. I realized that what she was doing is not the worst thing in the world, given our circumstances.